today we are going to start the lesson, the number line and Cartesian plane. Right? So this lesson is a very important lesson, right? Important lesson because for your now you are in grade 8, right? Now you are in grade 8. Right? When you go to grade 9, right? From this lesson there will be a full question, right? In the exam, right? Exams, right? You will be having a full one question. You know what right? Right? You need to master this lesson, right? Step by step, right? I will guide you, right? Not here in the whole again, right? Exam with the full lesson they have here, right? There will be a full question, right? Full question, right? For grade 10, yes, full question, right? For grade 11, that means O level, right? In your O level exam also, there is a full question from number line and Cartesian plane, right? Cartesian plane when you are going to grade 10 and 11, right? It is graph. Graph. So graph lesson is starting from your grade, right? Actually, there is part from grade 7 as well, number line, right? But Cartesian plane is on grade 8, right? Cartesian plane means very basic graph, right? Basics of graph, right? Then it advance when you are going to or your order, right? But AC, right? Right? But you need to catch it uh, to the point. Right? To the point, you need to catch it. Right? Okay, guys. Right. Okay. So write down the lesson name. This is your 25th lesson, huh? So this is your 25th lesson, right? Number line man and Cartesian plane. Huh? Right. Okay. What the? Nah, neither would they make a right. This lesson is your 20, right? This lesson is your 25th lesson, right? Right. The location and the thing I haven't done it, right? So I skipped it, right? That one is a very easy lesson. Location and right. 24th lesson is something else, right? Look, location of the place, that is the 24th lesson, right? So Sidhu is asking that is this the 24th lesson? No, this is 25th, right? Because location of a place is the 24th lesson. So that I skip it, right? I will do it because I am giving you the priority for this lesson, right? I need to cover this before school covers this, right? School again may cover karanna kalin, I need to cover this, right? Right. Okay. Right. Let's get back to the lesson, now. Right. Okay. So first of all, it says, so what is a number line, right? So very basically, you know what is a number line is, right? Look at the board, right? It's something like, you know what is the number line, right? So you know what is a number line, right? So there is a something called zero at the middle, right? To my right hand side, to my right hand side, right? We have positive number. Like no need to draw. We have positive number, right? And to my left hand side, we have negative number, right? So when you are going to your right hand side, right, from left hand side to right hand side, the values, what happens to the values, right? The values are increased, yes, increased, right? So that means one is sorry, one is greater than zero, yes. Two is greater than one, three is greater than two, four is greater than three, five is greater than two, and blah 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 up to infinity. Right? Ananthed. Up to infinity, you can draw a number line. For this side, right? Minus side, right? Value is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Right? So this side, this number line continues up to minus infinity or negative infinity. Right? You can extend, right? You can produce this line up to infinity. Right. So basically, what is the property of a number line? So property of a number line is any number that is on the right hand, right? Any number that is on the right hand, right? Any number that is on the right hand side of a given number, right? So let's say the given number is 2, right? Our given number is 2, right? Our given number is 2, right? Then the numbers next to the number 2, right? The numbers which are right hand side to the number 2, right? This is the given number, are always bigger than this, right? Are always bigger than, right? So that is the property of a number, right? It has been given, right? So any number that is given in the right hand side, right? Any number, yes, that is on the right hand side of a given number on the number line is greater than the given number, right? So that is why I told you, right? That is why I told you always the number when you are going from this side to this side, right? Left hand side to right hand side, right? Left hand and this is right hand side. Right? Value is increasing. You need to keep this in your mind now. The value is increasing, right? So you need to keep this in your mind. Because, right? You need to compare the numbers, right? So someone can ask from you, right? What can you say? Can you say about -3 and -2? Right? What can you say about -3 and -2? Right? So you need to know that, right? -3 is smaller than -2. Right? -3 is smaller than -2. Right? And -1 and +1, what could be the bigger number? -1 or +1. What could be the bigger number?
+1.
Yeah, +1. Right? So +1 is the bigger number when we compare to -9, -1. Right? Okay. Please write this up earlier. Please write this. Right, guys. So this one is very easy. Huh? So this is the thing that you need to remember, right? When you are going from your left hand side to right hand side, value is increased. Right? So this one is the most important thing, right? Most important thing that you need to remember. Left hand side to right hand side, value is increased, right? Very you know, right? Greater, right? Right. For example, for an example, I can write, right? So I am going to compare -3 and -2, right? -3 and -2. Now look at the -3, right? Is greater than -4, right? -3 is greater than -4. -3 and -4, right? So greater than, right? -3 is greater than -4, right? So 0 is greater than -1, right? 0 is greater than -1, right? Okay. So this is truly 0 is greater than -1. 0 is greater than -1, right? Right. And also 2 is greater than 1. I am not going to write all the things, right? Most of the things are in the tube, right? 2 is greater than 1, right? So this is in words. Now these things are in words, right? How do you represent these things? Mathematical form, greater than. So you can write these -3, right? And -4 you are comparing greater than sign. This is your greater than sign, right? And 0 and -1. 0 and -1. 0 is greater than -1. And 2 is greater than 1, right? Positive 1. So this is the way that you are going to compare, right? That you are going to compare. අපි උදේ තාම ගණන් වලට ආවේ නැහැ, right? අපි තාම ගණන් වලට ආවේ නැහැ, right? Still we are going through the theories. අපි තාම theory වලින් විතරයි යන්නේ, right? ගණන් වලට ආවම මේක ලේසි, හරි? මාරම ලේසි, right? You have to catch a pattern, right? There is a small pattern. You have to catch that. Please write this down as regalia. We have to take it, right? Right. Please write this. If you want, you can complete it in the tube also. Tube එකේ කරන්නත් පුළුවන්, හරි? Right. If you finish writing, please send me a D. D for duck or D for duck. Okay, guys. ඉතින් මම කරනවා වේගය වැඩි නම් පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න. හරි? ටියුට් එක ප්‍රින්ට් ගත්තු නැති කට්ටිය පුතේ මේ කවුද ගෙදර අම්මා හරි තාත්තා හරි අයියෙක් හරි අක්කෙක් හරි ඉන්නවා ෆ්‍රී. පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්නේ ඒක feedback අරගන්න කියලා. හරි. So you can do this. Right. Right, okay. So what is a Cartesian plane? What is a Cartesian plane? Because the Cartesian plane actually. So you know now what is the number line? You don't know what is the number line. Right? So what is the Cartesian plane? Right? So Cartesian plane is built, right? Cartesian plane is built by using two number lines, right? By using two number lines. One number line is horizontal, the other number line is vertical, right? It's crossed at the 0, point, right? Of the two number lines. Right? Now let's draw one. You can draw this with me, huh? You can draw this with me. Right. But the disconnect I connected now. Right. Right. So this is a Cartesian plane, correct? So very basically, right, what you need to know about is, so this is my horizontal number line, and this is my vertical number line, right? So these vertical and horizontal number lines are crosses, right, at the 0 point, right? So the 0 point is called the origin, right? So very basically we are putting 0 here, right? Origin. We called it origin, right? Then this one, this axis is called x-axis, right? X-axis. This axis is called y-axis. Y-axis, right? When you are drawing a Cartesian plane, or a Cartesian plane that comes in a quarter, right? Most importantly, you need to know these things, right? You definitely put y-axis, or you can put y also, right? Instead of writing down axis, no, actually no need to write axis, right? Because this is the introduction for the Cartesian plane, right? You can write down y. This axis is y, and this axis is x. That is enough. And you have to put 0 here, definitely, right? And most importantly, when you are drawing a standard Cartesian plane, right? මේ හොඳට මම කියන්න. සමහර කට්ටිය කියලා දෙන්නේ නැහැ මේ. හරි? Then ඔයාලා එතකොට අදිනවා standard way එකකට මේ ඔයාලා right? Cartesian plane එක අදින්න. හරි? Here you can see an arrow nail. Arrow with me. That is definitely you should draw. මේක අනිවාර්යයෙන් තියෙන්න. And also this one dash it, right? Otherwise your Cartesian plane is wrong. එහෙම නැත්නම් ආගේ Cartesian plane එක වැරදි. Right. So this is a perfect Cartesian plane. Actually, no need to put origin, right? Because this one has been done for your knowledge, right? This point is called, this intersection point is called the origin, right? Right. Okay. Right. Let's mark the point. Let's mark point called P. X coordinate should be first, right? X coordinate should come to the first place, right? From x axis number 2 and from y axis I will mark number 3 as P, as point P, and as point Q I will mark, right? My coordinates will be positive 4 and positive 4 and positive 4 or positive 1, right? Positive 1, right? Right. 2 comma 3, 2 comma 3. So from the x axis, so this is the coordinate and this is the y coordinate. This is the x coordinate, this is the y coordinate. You need to remember that. X coordinate, y coordinate. X coordinate, y coordinate. Right? So from x axis, I need to find 2 first. 2. Right? So 2. From y axis, I need to find 3. Right. 3 here. Look at the board now. Look at the board there. Right. So my point P is here. Right? Point P is here. This is the dot. Right? And how should I mark my point Q? From x axis I need to find 4. Right? From x axis I need to find 4. Okay? I need to find 4. From y axis I need to find 1. Right? So 1 is here. From y axis 1. Okay? This is where my point Q is. Itna my point Q is. Right. So this is how we are going to mark ordered pair or coordinate on the Cartesian plane. Please draw this down. Megandhi. Sharon, no. Sharon is asking a question, right? Should both axes have the same number of values, right? Same value. No. Right? So it will be depend, right? It will be depend upon the question given. Right? The question depend on it, right? So y-axis can be vary like up to 10, right? And from downwards, right? It can be goes to like -5, -10 or something. And x values, it also depends, right? You will get it, right? When we are doing the questions, you will get it, right? From 0 to -10, right? To this side. So this side, 0 to positive side, right? Those lengths can be differ. A lengths differ when also, right? Right, guys, do you have any other question? Right, before moving into the review exercise, do you have any questions from this one? You can unmute yourself and ask them. May unmute right? Right, okay. So it look like there are no questions, ne? Right, okay. So shall we do the review exercise? I will share my screen. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask from me, right? Doesn't matter. Right, මට බලන්න ඕනේ දැන් මේක තේරුණාද කියලා හරි. සෙට් එකට. These are from from your grade 7. Right, Guru? සිතුමිනි කියන කොහොමද ගහන්න බැයිලු zoom ඉන්න. මං ඕන්නම් ගස්සවන්නම් කට්ටියට. හරි මුලින්ම මං ඒ වගේ තමයි වැඩක් කරේ. හරි කට්ටිය ගෙදරට එහෙම එවල නැහැ කියලා මට පොඩ්ඩක් අම්මලට කියන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට කට්ටියට ගහයි. හරි. හරි හරි එහෙම ගහන්නේ නැහැ. හරි right පුතේ. මේ review exercise එකේ. ඒකේ let's do shall we do write all the integers that lie between yes. Right, right, guys. So shall we do the first one? Right. Right. So you need to do this one, right? So write all the integers. The integers, this is integers that lie between, between, important word, right? Lie between -3 and +5, right? And mark these integers on a number line, right? Number line of these numbers mentioned in part 1 above. Write the least number and the greatest number, right? That means the smallest number and the biggest number, right? You can send me the answers for the first one and third one, right? You can send me the answers for the first one and third one, right? However, I will discuss this one. මම මේක කරනවා පුතේ. හරි? මේවා from grade 7 ඉඳ තමයි මම මේ දෙන්නේ. These are from grade 7 නේ. Right? Grade 7. Right? I want to check your knowledge. Right? Okay, guys, do it fast. ටක් ගාලා කරමු බලන්න. Right? You need to send me only the answers for the first one and the third one, right? Write all the integers between -3 and 5 and then send me the least and the greatest. I am receiving an answer. Kumali, yes. Okay, Kumali got the first place. Nice, great. Hanugi got the second place, means yeah. Right, you can. Right, so what we have here, right, write all the integers that lie between -3 and -5, right? -3 and -5, right? Sorry, -3 and +5, right? So you have to write down the integers, right? So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. Right, then mark these integers on the number line, right? One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Then for this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, and -3. This arrowhead should be there, Then I will mark it. You have to color your dot. Huh? If you are marking them, you have to color your dot. After 5 is not there, up to 4 you have, right? Then -2, -1, t. So this should be your answer for the second one, right? Right. Then third one of these numbers, right? What is the least and the greatest? Least and the greatest. So I told you when you are going from this side to that side, right? The values are increasing. Okay. The magnitude of the values are increasing. So from this side, the least is -2, and the greatest is 4. Right? Right. So now, great. That is why I wanted to tell you, because the values are increasing from left hand to right hand side. Right. Try to do the second one in the review exercise. You have to order them in the ascending order, right? So I am sharing the screen.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes. You did not explain the third one.
Sorry, which one?
First one, third.
First one and third one.
In first question, third one.
Right. From the third one, you have to just do the first part and fourth part. So you have to put this greater than mark or less than mark. Right. Wow, nice. Kumali got the first place. Mithuni second place. Nice. Great. Anira third. Yes. Okay. Neon. Right. Okay, guys. These things are very easy. Okay. Right, guys. Look at the board. Right. I will discuss. Correct. I am going to discuss the second question and the third question. Huh? Right. Write the integers 7, -8, 0, -3, 5, -4 in ascending order. So ascending order means smallest to biggest. Smallest to biggest. Right? Keep that in your mind. Right? So when you are finding for the smallest, 7, -8, 0, -3, 5 and -4. So these are the things. So what would be the smallest number? It should be definitely a minus number. So -4, -3, -3. -8 should be the smallest number when it compares to the other. Then -4 is the next. Then -3. Then 0. Right? I'm cutting down this. Right? So 7 and 5. Right. Then 5 comes, then 7 comes. Right? So this is the second question. Right? And in the third question, right, in part 1, you have to put the greater than sign no. less than 7, right? 5. 5 and 2, you have to compare these two, right? When you are comparing minus number and the positive number, definitely the positive number is the greater number, right? Greatest number. So you have to put this greatest sign, greater than sign. And I told you to do fourth term, right? Minus 10 and minus 1, right? Both are minus numbers, right? When you are going to the minus side in the number line, right, value gets decreased, right? Smaller, 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 smaller. To your left hand side, right? To your left hand side is the number line. So minus 1 is at the somewhat closer to 0, right? And minus 10 so far away, right? So that means minus 10 is less than, minus 10 is very smaller than minus 1. So one thing that you need to remember again, right? When you read this line, right? Mount, this is the mount, right? This is the mount and this is, let's call point, right? This is point and this is mount, right? Mouth is always open to the biggest side, right? Mouth R, right? Mouth is open to always the biggest side, right? Point is always goes to smallest side, right? Whether this is the side, this is the biggest side, smallest side, right? Mouth is open to the biggest side. Only you need to remember mouth big, right? Mouth big. No big mouth, right? Big mouth. So biggest number is there. The other side is smallest number, right? Keep that in your mind, right? Okay.
So I send you, can you check?
Sure, I'll do. Right. So right. Yes. Right. Okay, guys. So now, write down the subtitle. Right. Write down the subtitle. Representing fractions and decimals on the number line. Right. Representing fractions and decimals on the number line. Write down this. I will put this into the chat as well. Right. Okay. So there is a number line, right? There is a number line. I will zoom it. So I will tell you this example by using the screen, na? Because there are decimal places. Ne? I think you can see it now clearly. Pain on either. Look, look what pain on either. Right? Unclear cut in no? Hi, Vidusha, pain on. Can you see? Other guys? Okay. All right. Okay, okay. Right. So this is a number line, correct? Then what you need to see here is, right? Here you have 0 in this point. Here you have 0, right? And here you have 1. This is the integer, right? These are whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? In between them, you can see small dashes, small dash lines, right? Right. This is let's count how many parts are there, right? How many parts are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means I can get, right, this as 0.1, right? 0.1, and this one as 0.2, right? And this one 0.3, 0.4, right? Likewise, I can count nil, right? Because this 0 and 1, right? We have divided into equal 10 parts, right? We have divided into equal 10 parts, right? If you count this empty places, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 empty places between these two dashes, right? Lines there are 10 empty places, right? So we have divide, right? This between the 0 and 1 into equal 10 part, right? Equal 10 space. That means this small part is representing 0.1, right? This is as a decimal number, right? Decimal number. Okay, right? For an example, right, I will do this one, right? First, in the first question, they are asking, write the numbers that are represented by the points A, B, C, D, and E on the number line shown in the figure, right? So for an example, I will do the C, right? I will do C, right? So I am going to write the answer for C like this. Oh, I will do A, right? I will do A, right? So that you can identify it, right? What is the integer that you can find around A? It is between -2 and -3, right? So I am going to count from -2. This is -2.1, right? -2.2, -2.3, -2.4, -2.5, -2.6. So that I can give you the coordinate A is A equals -2.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. -2.6, right? Please complete B, C, D, and E. Takka you have to count it, right? Then I will discuss. Right. Right. Point B. Point B is in between -2 and -1. Right. Point B is in between -2 and -1. So that I am going to count from -1. This is -1, -1.1, -1.2, -1.3, -1.4. So B is, sorry, B equals -1.4, right? -1.4, right? Then C. So it is in between 0 and 1. So this is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C. 0.8. D. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.5, 4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. So D equals 1.7. E. In between 2 and 3. E should be, right? Definitely this is the last part. So it should be 2.9, right? It should be 2.9, right, guys? And you have to write these numbers in ascending order, right? So already they are in ascending order, eh? So because A is the smallest number, which is minus 2.6, this is the smallest number. Then the largest number is B, then C, then D, then E, right? For the second one is asking write these numbers in ascending order, right? Already these numbers are in ascending order because this is a number line from left hand side to right hand side, right? The value is increasing, right? Value is increasing. So the answer for this one will be minus 2.6, right? I will type in, right? Minus 2.6, comma, minus 1.4, comma, 0.8, comma, 1.7, comma, 2.9. So this is in ascending order. Right. Okay, guys. I'll clear the things and hope you all have got the answers correct. Guys, do you have any questions from this part? මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද up to now? Right. Right, guys. මාත් එක්ක ඒප්‍රිල් ජොයින් වුණ කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ කවුද? මෙතුලි, සඳලු and Vidusha. Right? So their term text mark has been increased. Right? So Methuli got 67, it has been increased up to 70, and Sandalu got 60 in the first term, then second term 66, great. Vidusha 44, right? Then Vidusha got in the second term 56, right? Great. මේ මට කියන්න ඕනේ එකක් තමයි මේ අර මට I මොනවාද I can't do miracles. හරි miracles කරන්න බෑ. හරි අර මොනවද කියන්නේ ප්‍රතිහාරය මාන්න බෑ. හරි miracles කරන්න බෑ. හරි but I can lift your marks gradually. Right? Right? ඔයාලගේ marks ටික මට gradually වැඩි කරලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? හැබැයි ඔයාලා වැඩ කරන්න. වැඩ කරපු හැටියෙන් තමයි මේ marks වැඩි. මම වැඩ කළා විතරක් මදි. හරිද? එතකොට අනිත් පුතාලා කවුද ලකුණු අඩු කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනේ අපි අනිත් සෙට් එකේ. හරිද? ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ලකුණු ඔය ඩෙටිය වැඩි කරගන්න ඕනේ, වැඩි කරගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මම කියන වැඩ ටික ඒ විදිහට කරන්න. අම්මලා පිටිපස්සේ ඉන්නවනම් අහගන්න. හරිද? අහගන්න කියන්නේ අහගෙන ફોકસ කරලා ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පුතාලා දුවලව පොඩ්ඩක් උනන්දු කරවලා මම කියන වැඩ ටික මට කරවලා එවන්න. හරි? that is enough. ඒ ඇති. හරි ගියාව වැරදුනා හරි එවන්න. ඒක මම ඊට පස්සේ කියන්න මොකද කරන්න ඕන. හරි? හරි. Okay guys. So however I am happy. Right? සඳලුට මම පොරොන්දු වෙලා තිබ්බා මේ 75ට වැඩි එකක් දුන්නොත් I will send him මොකක්ද මයික් එක නැහැ නේද? මයික් එක කැඩලා තියෙන මයික් වර්කින් කියලා දාන්න. headset එකක් ගෙවනවා වගේ. 75ට වඩා නෑ. ඒක නිසා මේ මම පොඩි දෙයක් හරි එවන්න නෑ. මේ කප්පමක් නෙමෙයි. හරි? අර මම පොරොන්දු එකට ලකුණු කීයද මදි? ලකුණු 9නේ 75ට මදිනේ. So next time ඒ 75 ගන්න හරි. සඳහන් මට address එක දාන්න හරි. I will send you a gift. හරි. මේ අනිත් අයට එවන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක නෙමෙයි හරිද? මම පොරොන්දු වුණා මොකද එයා මාත් එක්ක මුලින් ඉඳන් මේක ක්විට් කෙනෙක් ඒ යන්නේ. ඒ දවස්වලදී ඒගොල්ලෝ විතරයි. හරි. එයා කියන්නේ එතකොට එයාගේ ලකුණු ගොඩක් අඩු වෙලා තිබ්බා මයික් එක ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ මම ප්‍රශ්න අහනවා. හරි ඒකින්ද මම නිකන් පොඩි ප්‍රොමිස් එකක් දුන්නා ඒක. හරි. හරි okay so let's get back to the lesson. Right? However. Okay. Yes, Sidhu. So that's why I right. So that's why I am doing this lesson little bit of fast so that I can do more fast papers. And at the end, however, we are doing speed revision. So today I am not doing the speed revision because of the power cut. Correct? Right. So however, I will see, right? What to do, right? Okay, guys. Let's get back to the lesson, na? Lesson negative. Right. So what we have next? Okay, guys. Can you see the screen? So you know how to do this one, right? I just want you to refresh your knowledge. හරි? ඔයාලගේ knowledge එක refresh කරගන්න විතරයි අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ. Right? So write down the subtitle representing inequalities containing an algebraic term on a number line. Right? This part is important. Right? Right. Hope you have finished writing. Right? So you know already this one, right? If you forget, right, it's time to get refresh your knowledge. Right? Right. So I hope you have done writing. Right. Now look at the board. Right. Right. So meanings of inequality signs. Right. Meanings of inequality signs. So very basically, you know this. Right. So this is called less than sign. Right? Less than. Less than. You need to remember this. Right. Less than sign. Look at the board. Huh? And this is greater. Right. Greater than sign. And then there is a new sign. So this is less than sign. And if I add an equal mark for that, right? Less than, and I am going to add equal mark for that, right? And it is called less than or equal. Less than or equal. And on the other way, greater than, I am going to add equal mark, right? At the below, I am going to add equal mark for that. This is called, it is greater than. So greater than or equal. Greater than or equal. right? So these things are very important. Less than, greater than, no equal, sorry, less than, no equal, greater than, no equal. Right? Please write this clear. Right? By using this, right, we are going to fill the below example. Right? Right. Okay, hope you have done. Right. Okay, I am going to share the screen. Right. Okay. Right. So I'm going to expand this and okay. So I hope you can see. Okay. Right. Shall we fill this? अभी मैं fill करूँ मुझे. Right. Okay. I no need to send me the answer. Hurry. For the first part, when make it up. Right. I am going to fill this one first. Right. Right. So how do we do this? Right. So in the word we have -1 is greater than -3. Right. Right. 0 is greater than -1. Right. X is less than or equal 5. Right. Right. Some of you guys have done this, right? So if you have the tute, you can do this. Right. Then send me a D. Right. Make a just fill this. Tabkal fill kara. And this one you can do right the other way around. Right. -1 is less than 1. Right. -1 is less than 1. So you have to write in by using the word. Do this one and this one quickly. Right. Do I need to explain this again? Right. 2 is less than 3. 2 is less than 3. Right. By using this one of these inequality signs, you can fill. Right. When you are filling this side, you have to write it in the by using the word 5 is greater than 3. Right. Likewise. Taggala karla. Mana done. You can do it in the tute also. Make tute karana pula. I have given you an enough space. Okay, guys. Who's going to do the first one? Right. Amani, can you fill the first? Can you fill the first? Can you fill this? Maker. Right. You have to just put less than no. Or you can tell me what is the sign? -1. I think it is harder to draw, ne? Right. Okay. How I will discuss. Right. Make it somehow allowed and in the barrel phone making and in the barrel. Hurry. Come on, right? So -1 is greater than -3. Right. So this is the greater than sign. So 0 is greater than -1. Right. x is less than or equal 5. X is less than or equal. So this is the one less than or equal this side. Right? Less than or equal 5. Right? Y is greater than or equal minus 3. Okay. Y is greater than. Y is the biggest one. Greater than or equal minus 3. Then P is less than 4. P is less than 4. Right? If you have these things, right, you can put a correction mark. Right? Or හරියට දාගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? Q is greater than 1. Okay. Q is greater than 1. Right? This is how we are going to do it. Right? Then this part. So I have to write 5 is, so this is mouth is open to the side 5. So that is greater, right? 5 is greater than 3, right? Then x is, so again greater, right? Greater, but it is equal, eh? Greater than or equal to minus 1, right? Then this is less than neither. Y is less than or equal. There is a equal mark inside that, equal to number 5. Right? P is, again mouth is open to side P. P is greater than 3. And for the side Q, the point is for the side Q. So that you can write Q is less than, right? Less than 4. Right? So this should be your answer. Right? Right. If you have anything to be corrected, you can clear them out here. Right? Okay, guys. I am going to clear this one. Right. Okay, let's move to the next part. Right. So I have here mentioned, right, something like things to remember when marking the number line. Right. Things to remember when marking the number line. Right. So I will get back to the board. Right. On board now you need to carefully watch. Right. Now you need to carefully watch. Right. Right. What did I told you? Things to remember. Right. I will tell you how to use them. Right. So things to remember. Right. Right. Things to remember. Right. Then marking and number line. Right. So if you have a number line, right? If you have a number line, if you are going to say, right, any number is greater than something, right? If you have greater than mark, right? If you have greater than mark in the inequality, right? In any given inequality, if you have greater than mark, right? You are going to represent your number by using only an empty circle, right? If you have a less than mark, right? Again, you are using a empty circle to represent that given number in the number line. Keep that in your mind. Now, I will tell you how to use this one, right? Take a standard enough, right? I will tell you, right? But you need to keep this in your mind, correct? If you see greater than mark, this is how we are going to put it in the number line. If you see less than mark, this is how we are going to put it in the number line. Right? If you have greater than or equal, equal, right? This is your circle, and you have to color it or highlight. Right? You have to color it because greater than equal things they are in an equal mark. You have to color it. Right? Less than or equal. Less than or equal is there. Again, color it. Right. Right. Dia මේක ටංග මේක වදින්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මොකද වදින්න ඕනේ නැහැ. Right guys, done. Right, okay. So look at the example number 1, right? Look at the example number 1 given in the right. Right, okay. So example number 1, it says, right? Example number 1, it says, right? Represent the integral, that means whole numbers. Integral means whole numbers only. Integral solution where x is greater than 3, right? Greater than 3. Now, if you see this one, right? Right? From here, actually, you no need to remember this one, right? But this 3 should be circled as this, right? Because this is not equal, right? And what you need to understand here is, right, most important thing, right? Most important things, right? Right? Represent the integral. Integral solution. Integral solution means whole numbers only. Whole numbers only. That is one important point that you need to remember, right? Integral. Integral means whole numbers only, right? X is greater than. X is greater than means, right? The values that you are taking should be greater than 3, right? Greater than 3, because this inequality mark, right? The mouth is open to x side, right? So that means all the whole numbers which are greater than 3, right? Greater than 3, you can take as the answer, right? So here I have mentioned, let's first write down the solution, right? So you can write down the solution 4, 5, 6, 7, and up to infinity you can write 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 12, 13, right? Up to infinity, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, blah, 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 blah. Up to infinity you can write, right? How do you mention, right? We are continuing up to infinity. So you can put a comma, then you have to put 1, 2, 3 dots at the end. Right? Okay. Now look at the board. I am going to explain it again, right? In the board. Right. in the example number 1, it says, right, represent the integral, right, right, represent the integral solution for the inequality x greater than 3, right, x greater than 3, right, right. Integral solution means the whole numbers only, right? So what are the numbers that are greater than 3? 4, 5, 6, 7, comma, 3 dots at the end, right? 3 dots at the end. So that means this continues up to positive infinity. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, blah, 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 to infinity. Right? So how do you represent this on the number? Right? Most important thing. So this is my number line. You have to put the arrowhead. So the positive numbers are the major, right? There are so many positive numbers. So I will write 0 somewhere around here, -1, right? And positive 1, positive 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is enough. Okay. Then 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to color our answer. X equals to 4, x equals to 5, x equals to 6, x equal to 7, and so on and so on. Right? So this is how we are going to give you the answer for the example number 1. Right? So it is already in the queue. So no need to write. If you want, you can write, right? But it is on the tube. Right? And example number 2. Example number 2. Right? Example number 2 is saying, right, you need to write the integral set, right? If this is also the integral set. Now try to understand the difference between them, the first one and the second one. Right? In the second one, it says, right, represent the integral set, right, whole numbers, right? Integral set means whole numbers, right? Solution of x greater than or equal. Example number 2 is x greater than or equal 3. Right? Greater than or equal. Right. So this is okay. First of all, I am going to write the integral, right? Integral solution. So now, what are the numbers that we can take for x? Right? Here, x is greater than 3, but here x is greater than or equal 3. So we need to, right, take the 3 as the answer. Yes? 3 is also an answer of this, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why we are taking 3? Because here we have an equal mark, right? Here we have an equal mark. Right? It should be equal to 3 and greater than 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our integral set should be starting from 3. Because here you have an equal mark, right? And more than that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Blah, blah, blah. And you can put 3 dots at the end, right? How do you represent this on a number line? I will draw it in here. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look at the code. I will give you the time to write that. So now x is greater than or equal. So equal now So there should be 3 for your answer. Right? Previously we didn't have the answer 3. Right? Previously we didn't have. So now we have to include. So you have to fully highlight it, fully color it. Right? I think. So now this is the difference between when you have an equal mark and when you don't have an equal mark. Right? 6 is greater than 3. It begins from 4. When it is x is greater than or equal 3, it begins from 3. Right? So this is the difference between them. Right? Please write this one. ඔයාලට නම් මේ ටියුට් එකේ කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් බුද ටියුට් එකේ ඔක තියෙනවා so no need to worry ඔක right guys shall we do yes example number 3 shall we do example number 3 right if you are done you can tell me right no need to write the integral set right integral set no need to write just try to color the example number 3 and example number 4 both or you can send me the answers huh? You can just type the answers up to like for an example the answer will be like minus no I will take 1 2 3 4 right 1 2 3 and you can just send me the answer 1 2 3 and blah 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 right and for this one answer is 1 2 3 right only just 3 numbers you can send me right for the third example and fourth example. Okay guys, I'm going to stop sharing now. Right, look at the board. Example number 3. Right, example number 3. Right. So what I ask you to do is this the method. Please look at the board now. Right, example number 3 says x is less than no sorry less than minus 1. Right. So x is less than minus 1. Can x can minus 1 right? X is less than minus. So there are no any equal party and just less than. What is the next number, next smallest number after minus 1? What is the next smallest number? Because here you have the point, right? Point is towards x. This point is towards x. Right? That means x should be smaller than minus 1. Right? When you think about the number line, right? What is the next smallest number? Integral after minus 1. It is minus 2. Right? So then minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Right? Blah blah blah. Up to infinity. Right? So you can represent your integral set. Integral means whole number. Only the whole number. Right? Minus 1 is the biggest. Right? Minus 1 is the elder brother. Right? All the others are less than minus 1. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, right? Comma 1, 2, 3, 3 dots. So how do you represent it in a number line? So minus values are majoring. Minus values, there are so many minus values. So I will put 0 here and positive 1. Right? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 5, minus 6, minus 7. X is less than minus 1. So minus 1 is here. Right? And the answers are less than. And less than. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So we have to start from here. Right? Minus 2, alive. Minus 3, alive. Minus 4, alive. Minus 5, alive. And up to 8 you have to alive. Right? Until the end you have to alive. Right? Minus x is less than minus 1. So this is the answer for example number 3. Right? Alright, example number 4. Example number 4. Right? X is less than or equal minus. Right? It is less than or equal. Right? Previously we had less than. Now we have an equal one. What is the difference that you need to identify? Right? X is less than or equal. It can be equal also to minus 1. Right? Here, this does not say about equality. Right? X is not equal to 1 minus 1. But here, X is also can be equal to minus 1. Right? X is also can be equal to minus 1. Yes. And so for this integral solution, right, minus 1 also, right, minus 1 should also be included. Then, so how do you write the integral? We have integral here, right? Question is right? So that you can see it integral. So you have to begin from minus 1 because here you have an equality mark. You have to begin from minus 1. Minus 1. What is the next smallest number? After minus 1, minus 2. What is the next smallest number? Minus 3. What is the next? Minus 4. Smallest number. Blah, blah, blah. 3 dots. How do we represent this in a number line? So I am going to draw a number line like this. So by looking at this, I can see there are no positive numbers, right? Major is negative number, so I will put 0 here and only one positive number. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Okay. So I will color starting from minus 1 because I have an equal mark. Starting from minus 1, I will color it. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1. Okay. From here onwards, up to infinity, you have to color it. Right? Here, minus 1 is included because you have an equal mark. Here, you do not have any minus 1 to your integral state. That is your answer, right? Because you do not have equal mark here. Then you are not going to represent minus 1 as a solution. Here you have a solution in this inequality. So that you are going to represent minus 1 as a solution. Equal mark minus 1 here. No equal mark, so no minus 1. Right? That is the difference between these. Right? Now the Methuli. What about now? Still do you have a question? තාම තියෙනවද? Right. So, shall we do example number? Yes. Now there is an important thing that you need to identify. Yeah. Now please send me the answer for example number 5. Example number 5. X is, so represent the integral set. Right. Represent the integral set. Solution of x is greater than minus 3. Greater than minus 3. Most of you guys have done it. Amani, minus 456 will not be the answer, right? So you have to check your answer because x is greater than minus 3. X is greater than minus 3, right? So x is always bigger than minus 3. Right, Methuli got the answer this time correctly. Don't do example number 6 and so on and so forth. Huh? So you have to carefully read, right? No, you have to check. You. Right. Okay. So I will discuss. Yes. Right. X is greater than minus 3. So my example number 5 is x is greater than minus 3. X is greater than minus 3. Greater than, right? Right. X is bigger than minus 3. Bigger to your right hand side on your number line. Right. Values are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Right. Yes. To your right hand side. X is greater than minus 3. What is the number greater than minus 3? Right. What is the first integral? So in the example number 5, they are asking write down the integral. Integral, whole number. What is the whole number? Right. Greater than minus. It should not be minus 4 either. Minus 4 is less than minus 3 because when you are going to left hand side on your number line, the values are decreasing. Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 are decreasing. What is the greater? Minus 3, minus 2 is the next integral, right? Minus 2. So you have to begin from minus 2. Then minus 1. Then 0. Then 1, comma 2. Blah, blah, blah. Right? So how do you represent it in a number line? So you have to begin from something like minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 1. So this is your number line. So minus 3. Here you do not have any equal mark. So you have to begin from your answer minus 2. Minus 2 is a pattern. Color, color, color. Right. Most important thing. Now integral means whole number. Integral means whole number. Right? In your example number 6, what do you have? Right? I will discuss it in the board. In example number 6, it says represent the solution of x greater than 3. Example number 6, represent the solution, right? Solution of, right? Right? Solution, set of solution, right? Yes. Yes, set of solution. Represent the set of solution of x greater than 3. What is the difference between integral and set of solution? Right? Never very tricky point. In your exam, they can ask, write down the integral set, right? And represent the integral set solution for x greater than 3. Right? Then, on the other way, they can represent the set of solution. Right? Previously, they are integral set. Now they are asking, represent the set of solution of x greater than 3. What is the difference between those? Previously, I told you, these are the whole numbers. Whole numbers. For this one, you have to take each and every number, right? Including the decimal number as well. Right? Here only the whole numbers, right? No decimal numbers included. Right? Now, how do you represent this kind of a solution on a number line? You cannot write the answer. This part you can't write because you cannot write all the numbers from right 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.3, 3.11, 3.11, 211, right 0.119, 0.9999. There are infinite numbers. You cannot write. Only you can represent it on a number line. Right? If you have set of solution word, when I set of solution you can just represent your answer by using a number line. Right? Now keep your eye on the board. Right? So x is greater than 3. Okay. Greater than 3. There is no equal mark, just a greater than sign. Right? So it should be, what is the next number? 3.1. Right? Not 4. Because set of solution, you have to include each and every number which is greater than 3. Right? Each and every number which is greater than 3.1, 3.11111111, right? Each and every, right? So how do you represent it? This is your number line. Now keep your eye on the board, right? I am going to teach you an easy way. Right? So this is beginning from 3, right? 3, okay. So 0 is here, -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Picture only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is enough. Alright. So the most important word is set of solution. Right? Each and every number should be included. Right? Now at the beginning I told you, right? When you see this, right? When you see this, right? How to represent the circle? Just a circle. Near. And if you see this one, you have to highlight. Okay. Now you need to do this. Now this will be needed for you. Make a online or there. Then the online. Right? When you are representing the set of solutions. Right? Okay. X is greater than 3. Where is my 3? 3 is here. Right. First of all, I have put a circle. Right? So there is an Is there an equal mark? No equal mark. Equal mark? No, no equal mark. So you have to keep it an empty here, right? Then x is greater than 3. So x is in this side, right? Greater than 3. Right? X is greater than 3, right? Bigger than 3. So no need to put x this side, right? Because for your knowledge, I have put x in this side because x is greater than 3. Yeah? No need to do that. So take your pen and highlight it from this circle to the end of this, right? Until you meet the arrow, you have to highlight, right? Like this, right? You have to increase the width of the number line, right? So each and every number here, right? Each and every number from here is an answer for this, right? 3.1, 3.12, 3.5, 3.8, 3.9, 4.1, 4.2, blah blah blah, 5.1 up to infinity, and each and every number you can take, right? This is how we are going to represent the solution set, right? This is how we are going to represent the solution, right? Please draw this one, Megha. Megha, you have to keep that in your mind, huh? So you have to highlight, right, on the edge, right, from the edge of the circle, you have to highlight that. The edge again and highlight right? This is your circle, right? From the edge, you have to highlight, like from the edge of the circle, you have to begin highlight, right? You need to make sure the width is increased, right? Up to the arrow, right? To this side or this side, whatever, right? Right. So that is how we are going to represent the set of solution. Now, set of solution, keep that in your mind. Integral whole number, set of solution, each and every number. Right. Right. Okay. So example number 7. X is greater than or equal. Right. Example number 7. Example number 7. Again, you have to give set of solution now. Set of solution of x greater than or equal 3. X greater than or equal 3. Yes, x greater than or equal 3. So, now here you have an equal mark. If you have an equal mark, right, greater than or equal, highlight. So, this is your number line. Right? 0, -1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is your number line. Now, this is my 3. Where is my 3 on the number line? Here. Empty circle. Right? Here you have an equal mark. Equal mark, you have to highlight. Highlight. X is greater than 3. So greater than 3. We have to make sure the width is increased. Right? Width increase the width. Like highlight the rest of the number until you meet arrow. Right? Make a highlight correct go down, right? Take your ruler and place it somewhat upper side, right? Somewhat upper from this line, and again draw it, right? Take your ruler and place it right top of the line and make sure the width is increased. Width එක වැඩි කරන්න. Right guys. I am sharing the screen. Right. Shall we do example number 8 and example number 9? Taggala kara. I am going to give you like 1 minute. Example number 8, example number 9. කරන ටක් ගාලා මට ඩී එකක් කියවන්න ඩන් එක කට්ටිය ඔයාලට ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් මේ අහන්න හරිද මට සමහර වෙලාවට මැසේජස් මේ දකින්න නැති වෙන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් ටක් ගාලා එක්ස්කියුස් කරලා මගෙන් අහන්න හරි right so I am going to discuss හරි එක්ස්කියුස් කරා හරි මගෙන් ප්‍රශ්නේ අහුවා හරිද right okay guys right so represent the set of solution set of solution now each and every solution you need to give x less than 3 x less than 3 right okay x should be less than 3 so 3 is the greatest number so this is less than only so I have to circle this I have to circle 3 right 3 has been circled first right then less than no need to highlight no need to color this right because there is no any equal sign all the less smaller number right should be highlighted all the smaller number than 3 should be highlighted right from here to here right I need to highlight right you can use the same pen or pencil whatever right you have to make sure the width is increased when the memo right right so this is the answer for the example number 8 we need to left right right so example number 9 represent the set of solution again you have to use the set of solution set of solution of x is less than or equal to 3 okay first of all I will mark 3 right I will mark 3 so this is my 3 so do I need to color this one yes or no yes or no do I need to color 3 do I need to highlight 3 by looking at this tell me already again yes or no yes I need to color this one because we have an equal mark me here equal again less than 3 neither all the numbers less than 3 should be highlighted so I have to make sure the width is increased right guys do you have any question from this part මේකේ මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද මොනවාමාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද you can turn on your mic and ask mic එක on කරලා අහන්න පුළුවන් message සමහර විට පුතේ මට මග ඇරෙන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා හරිද මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න හරි right so this is the answer for the example number 9 right right Right? But how do you do example number 10? Right? Please, I will give you 30 seconds to try. Minus 2.5. Minus 2.5. So this is the decimal number. Minus 2.5. Right? Half means 0.5. Ne? Minus 2.5. Right? Minus 2.5. Okay. So how do you mark this? So first of all, you need to find, right? You need to find where is your, right? Where is 2.5, right? So this is minus 2.5. This is minus 2.5. 2.5 means, on the other hand, you can say minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 lays between minus 3 and minus 2. So you have to find the exact center, right, of minus 3 and minus 2. It is somewhere around here. Right? Minus 2.5 is here. Right? So now by looking at the inequality, right, the circle should be highlighted or not?
Highlighted.
Yes, excellent. Circle should be highlighted. Right? So again, minus 2.5 is here. Right? And the inequality says x is less than or equal minus 2. All the values which are less than minus 2.5, right, to your left hand side of the number line should be highlighted like this, right? Right? So this should be the answer for example number 10. Right, guys? Okay. Now, still I am asking, do you have any question?
No.
Right. Represent the set of solution, set of solution of x greater than 3 and x less than 1. So we are going to represent two inequalities, right? This is the first inequality and this is the second inequality, right? Two inequalities on the same number line. Okay, I will explain this one how to do, right? So you know already this one, na? You know, right? No need to explain, but look at the book, correct? Right. Okay, so wait. So now we are going to represent two inequalities, right? Two inequalities on the same number line, right? So for that, example number 1, right? Now we are going to represent, right? Now this is on the Newton, we are going to represent, right, two inequalities you can write this with me. Inequalities on same number line. Right? So, example number. Right? If you finish writing this, now look at the book. Right? So, what are our two inequality? X is greater than 3. Right? X is greater than 3. So, set of solutions. The set of solutions. X is and X is less than 1. Yes. X is less than 1. X is greater than 3. Right? Right. So these are our two inequality. X is greater than 3, X is less than 1. Right. Okay. So I am going to draw my number line. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2. Right? Okay. First inequality. This X is greater than 3. Okay. Where is my 3? Here. Do I need to color it? No, no need to color it. You are going to represent set of solutions. So X is greater than 3. So all the numbers that are greater than 3. So you need to highlight. Right? There is no equal mark, so that you have to keep this circle empty. First one is done. X is less than 1. So where is my 1? Here. 1. All the numbers smaller than 1. All the numbers smaller than 1. Right. So this side. Do I need to highlight this? No, no equal mark here. So this should be the solution. Right? Okay, guys. Try doing example number 2. Example number 2 is current one. Example number 2, you have to represent the set of solution. Right? Set of solution which are greater than 3 and x less than or equal 1. Right? Greater than or equal 3 and x is less than or equal 1. Right? So this one is very easy. Make it easy. Right? Right. If you done, if you have done this, please send me D here. Make mark down. X is greater than or equal 3 and x is less than or equal 1. Right? So you need to find what is the difference between them. Right. Okay. Look at the book. Right. So this is my number line. Right. X is greater than or equal 3. So where is my 3? This is my 3. Do I need to color my circle? Yes, because equal mark is there. I need to color. All the values, right? Greater than 3 should be highlighted. Greater than 3. Forward is up to infinity. Right? Set of solutions. You have to highlight this area. Okay. Then this one is x is less than 1. So where is my 1? Here. Do I need to color this? Yes. Equal mark. Yes. This one needs to be highlighted. All the values less than or equal 1. Less than or equal or less than. So for my negative side. Less than. Less than the negative side. Right? Less than the negative side. Greater than the positive side. Less than the negative side. Greater than the positive side. Right? So this should be our right? Okay. Right. Example number 4. Right? So it is something different. Right? It is something different. Right? Represent. Right? Sorry guys. Guys, did you understand this? Maybe they are not. Do you have any questions from this one? Make a ask me one. And do you have any questions? Right? You can.
No, sir.
Right. Okay. So you can unmute and you can ask. Unmute the right? So I will explain now. Example number 1. So you have marked 2 inequalities on the same number line. Right? From the example number 1 and example number 2. Right? I am explaining this again. The first inequality is saying x is greater than 3. Right? So where is my 3? 3 is here. Okay. I am going to circle it. Do I need to highlight that circle? No, because I do not have any equal marks in the inequality. All the numbers which are greater than 3 should be highlighted like this. Right? Then this one is over. Now this one. X is less than 1. Here you have 1. So where is my 1? Here is my 1. So I am going to circle it. Okay, circle. Do I have any equal mark here? No. I am going to highlight. I am not going to highlight. Just circle. Right? Less than 1. Right? All the values less than 1 means less than to my left hand side. Highlight. This one done, this one done. Example number 2. X is greater than or equal 3. Where is my 3? Here is my 3. So I am circling it and coloring it because I have an equal mark. All the numbers which are greater than 3. And I have correct. This one is done. X is less than or equal 1. Where is my 1? Here is my 1. Do I need to highlight my circle? Yes. Okay. Because equal mark here. Right? Less than or equal. Highlight. All the numbers which are less than 1. Less than 1. Right? From here to n. Done. Right. Okay. So our next example is example number 4. This one is also very easy. Right? I will tell you an easy way to do that. Man kiyana marvel easy ක්‍රමයක් කරන්න. Example number 4. Right? Example number 4. In example number 4, it's saying represent the set of solution, set of solution, not the integral. Right? Keep that in mind. Set of solution. Or right, minus 1 less than x less than or equal 3. Right? I will write it. Minus 1 less than, right, less than x less than or equal 3. Right? So this one is the easiest one. Right? Look at the rule. Make a lazy method. Right? X is in between 3 and minus 1. That's all. Right? You right. X is in between minus 1 and 3. Right? In the middle part, right, between minus 1 and 3, you have to color it. Right? Set of solutions, set of solutions. Right? Okay, let's see. This is my number line. This is my 0. Positive side 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready make a gun, right? 3 now. Take one number more than this, right? So 3. So minus 1. Minus 1 is here, minus 2. Up to minus 2 only. So minus 1. Okay, I am going to put 2 circles. Minus 1 and 3. And I am going to put 2 circles. Now check. Minus 1 is less than. There is no equal mark. So that I am not going to highlight this one. Means I am not going to highlight. I am not going to color it. Right? It is less than 3. 3 here. Less than, yes, equal mark is there. But I am going to color it. Okay, color it. Did you get the point? Here minus 1 less than. So that I am not going to color it. Right? I am not going to color it. Less than or equal. 3. 3 is here. I am going to color it. Right? X is in between this line. So I like it. Middle part. This is the easiest one. Make a easy way. Do this one. Now you have to repeat it yourself, right? Now think it, right? Repeat from your mind, right? What I did. Put 2 circles first. Then I use what is to be colored, right? This does not color. Here you have equal mark. That is for 3. So I need to color it, right? So on and so. Please draw this. Make a tangala D and right with it. Example ඊගාව එක්කලා මම නවත්තනවා. හරි? Right guys. Example number 5. Shall we do? Do it and just send me a D. Do it and just send me a D. Right. හරි. මම හිතනවා guys ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක කරන්න නැති කො. Right. Right. Now I am going to discuss. So example number 5. Represent the set of solution, right? Right, which is minus 1 less than or equal x less than or equal 3. Minus 1 less than or equal x less than or equal 3. So what did I told you first? I'm going to circle where is my minus 1. This is my minus 1. Where is my 3? This is my 3. Right? Okay. I have put 2 circles. right? Do I need to color -1? Yes, because I have an equal mark here. I am going to color it. Do I need to color 3? Yes, because I have again equal mark. I am going to color it. X is in between 3 and 1. -1 and -3 between you have the solution. So that I am going to highlight in between this -1 and -3. So the solution lies between -1 and +3. Okay, Bhuti. So this should be your answer. Right. Okay. Okay, guys. So for today, I am going to wind up the session from here. Guys, do you have any questions before leaving? Right. I am going
No,
to.
sir.
Okay, fully understood. Right. These are easy. More lazy. Right, Bhuti. I am going to wind up the session from here. Mang walaking